Sorry for a small glitch. It happened at the end of the day. Sorry for that. Now it's my time to introduce our host of the day who made this event possible. We call him RV. Rameshwar Vyas is the CEO of Ranosys. I would say something. Sorry for a small glitch. It happened at the end of the day. Sorry for that. Now it's my time to introduce. And then one thing which I want to share about RV is he personally believes in BHAG, which is big, hairy, audacious goal. And one day I happened to ask him when we meet in person that RV, where you want to see your company? He said, I would actually make it bigger, public listed company. And then from that day onwards, we have been great friends, and he has been making this Meet Magento Singapore happen since 3 years and giving me chance to host you guys. RV, over to you. Thanks again.
Hello. So good afternoon to everyone in India. Good evening to everyone in Singapore. Good morning to everyone in the UK. And there are so many people attending this event from different part of the world. So what is special in Magento? So there are so many e-commerce platforms. And we are working in e-commerce for many, many years, but what we have witnessed, of course, in Magento is its community actually. So no e-commerce platform in this world has such a vast, vibrant, and global community. And one of the reason for this community growth is all these kind of events. So I'm personally a big witness of this community growth through this event. So in 2019 itself, I attended so many events globally. So Meet Magento is one of the flagship event there. And the last event which I attended, Meet Magento, was in Mumbai, 2020, February. This was what I remember is the last event. And we had a great fun. We met all the friends physically last time. And I also remember a good discussion with all the people from everywhere world, and they were planning for the next biggest event of the Magento, which was Magento Imagine. And towards the end of the event in Mumbai, I was talking to Adobe people for their plan for Imagine, and there was another next event scheduled for Magento was in Bangkok on 17th of February. And 8 p.m. in the evening, someone from Adobe person told us that event got cancelled due to COVID. So first time we realized this virus is going to impact our community. I remember a lot of people from different part of the world, they had their booking for this Bangkok event. We also had our all bookings, hotel done, everything was done, but the first event got cancelled. But was still, we were thinking that this is still something which can be contained. COVID at that time was only in Asia. Okay, so then February around, I remember that on 28th February, I went to California. We were like supposed to sponsor Imagine. Everybody was preparing for Imagine, scheduled to be done in April. There were 0 cases in the USA for COVID on 28th April, 28th on February. Just 30 days later, 30th March, more than 30,000 cases were in US only. Okay, so Imagine was actually turned into virtual, and that's the day. From that day till now, I don't think that anywhere in the world there's a Magento event is happening there, and this is a big challenge. Okay, and this challenge came to us also as for Meet Magento Singapore. We were scheduled to be done in August, Meet Magento event, and we thought COVID would be over by the time of August. We postponed it to a little bit September, October, but it's not going to be there. But what was encouraging is that during this period, when we spoke to fellow Meet Magento organizers across the world, Meet Magento UK, Meet Magento New York, Meet Magento Indonesia, they have done remarkably good job on the organizing virtually this Meet Magento event. and that gave us like a great booster. Then with this seriously challenging environment of conducting such a large scale event on Meet Magento, uh, we decided, okay, let's go for this virtual. And we didn't expect it to be really so successful. Usually, like in Meet Magento event, we used to get a 350, of course, physical attendees, but this gives us a different perspective of people from all over the world could attend this event, and we have more than 700 registration. So I want to really thanks a lot of people who really made this event happen actually. So let me share my screen, please. Yeah. I hope you guys can see my screen. Yes. So one interesting fact about this Meet Magento event is that more than 230 companies participated. Okay, this is like huge, really, really huge. So we usually when we have a physical event, that was the limitation. A lot of people can't travel to Singapore. Okay, that was a limiting factor. But this event was very, very different in that aspect actually. So second thing, usually like every Meet Magento events, we get participants from close to 20 countries, but this is also no difference. We have participants more than 20, more than now, as of now, it's more than 30 countries participants are here. And one of the biggest challenge, okay, for all those participants are that the different time zone. Okay, so there are speakers in this event who woke up at 4 a.m. in the morning to deliver their talk. There are speakers in the same event who actually did their talk in the midnight 1:30, that kind of thing as well. But the spirit was really, really heavy, really, really very high for all of that. And I want to thanks our sponsors, Dot Digital, Magento, SwiftOtter, and AsiaPay. So in virtual events, I can tell you, okay, getting sponsors is also very challenging. Okay, and all those sponsors really they help the community in a big way. Okay, and without their support, it would have been very difficult to have this kind of an event for us actually. And I think what event in physically virtual events means everything is about the speaker also. So this is the area where like we were really, really overwhelmed with the support from all the speakers globally. Okay, and you could see that for speakers, it was really challenging to manage the time zone. Okay, there were so many panel discussions over there, how to coordinate with each other, and everyone agreed and participated in these things. I really want to thank all of them. And we have all the sessions recorded also. Anyone who have missed their sessions, they can see those sessions later as well, actually. And one special thing about this Meet Magento is there a lot of merchants participate as a speaker. Okay, usually merchants participate as a attendees actually. Okay, for we thought that in virtual event, if a merchant is participating as an attendee, it would be very difficult for people to talk to them and listen how they are actually coping up with this COVID scenario. So we decided to invite a lot of merchants as a speaker, and they really turned up and they shared how they really passed through this difficult time and changed this difficult time to the opportunity. And it's a lot of learning for all of us. Now, I really want to thank the entire team for MMSC. This is not a small event, I would say. People really work very hard. So first of all, I would like to thanks our marketing team. This is the team which really from start, maybe till now, or maybe 1 week till 1 week later also, or maybe a 1 month later, okay, they will be working on this event, and they really made it happen. And Casey Kalicharan, we call him Casey. He's the person who is leading the entire team for the event. And what I am really missing at this time is a great round of applause because it's not possible in this virtual. I think if you guys can comment anything to in the chat for all of them, they would be really, really very happy actually. They really worked very hard. I in the morning, today morning when I woke up, I saw at 5:30 a.m. I saw people finishing up some kind of a videos. People are doing all those changes in the last minute. And in the morning, most of the people actually they woke up in the morning 4:30 prepare for the event as well. I want to thanks our creative team, Ravi, Jogendra, Jikisha, Rakesh, and Lalit. They really worked tirelessly on this thing. And I think you guys have seen their work all the way. Of course, the one is important is the event team. Okay. And I think you have interacted with them in one another way in this event today. So it's Casey was again the overall event coordinator. Yash was handling our tracks, was still handling track, Mang, Valensis, and Ankit. And we also want to thanks our platform provider, Pavilio. Okay, we were like really worried how we are going to do this thing, and we didn't know this was when we did our first Meet Magento in 2018. We were really nervous. Okay, a lot of anxiety was there. How we'll manage that? It was a pretty because it was our first Meet Magento, and it went well. Then the next 2019 was really really very cool for us because we were experienced what to do, what are the challenges. We were really really well prepared for that. But this year, the third Meet Magento again we reached back to the same old thing. We were really pretty unsure that how we are going to manage this thing. Then we got this great platform, Pavilio, and I think this is also I'm very happy that this has been conceptualized from a Indian company also, which is growing global. Okay, and it's a great, and I recommend a lot of people to use this platform also. Then the last is the Magento team. Okay, Magento team really, really helped us to make this event happen. I can tell you today is 26th of November, and 2 days later, Adobe's financial year is closing, quarter closing, financial closing. So it's like really very, very hectic for all of them. But despite of all these things, all those internal commitment to them, they really help us for this event. And without their presence, without their support, it would have been very, very difficult to have this event. With that, I really want to thank you, all of you, for all the attendees, all the speakers, everyone, and we really hope that in 2021 we would have a physical event, and we would try to prepone it if it's not in August, not in November. Very likely, maybe in July. We are hoping by that everything should be fine, and we'll get an opportunity to see you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Arvi, for great word of thanks, and it's our pleasure to be part of this. And we wish that for many more years to come, you keep on hosting us Meet Magento, and then spread digital commerce across the globe. Thank you, thanks again, and yeah, and thanks the crowd. You have been fantastic audience for throughout the day, and you have been great support. Be with us next year again. Goodbye.